Hello everyone. So today's problem is first completely painted row or column. So you are given here a zero indexed array ARR and an integer matrix mat. So both contains integer 1 to n, and we need to go through each element of ARR, which means this array, okay, and paint the cell in mat containing the integer a of I. Okay, return the smallest index at which either a row or a column will be completely painted in matrix, right? So what they're asking is like here we have one, like we will be going through this array and we will paint whatever the cell one is having, right? Whatever cell is having one. So one we painted here, three we painted here, and four we again painted here. So here you can see like this row first row is completely painted. So uh, this row completed at index 2, right? 0, 1, and 2, right? So 2. So that's what we are returning. The same thing you can see here, like 2, we painted 2, then we painted 8, then we painted 7, and then painted 4. So at 4, which is index 3, we have completely painted a column. So how are we going to approach it? Okay. So as the rows, as the these elements you can see here, right? These these elements are unique. These values are unique. So we can create a hash map, or we can say a dictionary. So this dictionary will contain, let's say, an element, and it's initially we will return it to zero, or we'll set it to zero, or we can set it to none, or we can simply declare it. Okay, and whenever we go through a cell, we will put its tail name, tail value, which is 0, comma 0, or let's say for 2 it is 2 comma 3, something like this, right? So this this goes on forever. Okay, now what we'll do is we will also create a row count. Okay, row count and also a column count. So what this row count will contain, this will contain a sum of all the elements in that row. Okay, so if I take this example, okay, and I paste it here, I expand it and enter and enter. Yeah, so this row, okay, so row count. So we will go through 0, comma 0. So zeroth row sum is 3. Okay, I will put commas here. Okay, now 0, the sum here will be 0 because we are traversed through 0, comma 0. And also here we will add 3. Now we go to 0, comma 1. Okay, so 0, comma 1 we add. So we add at, let's say, 0, comma 1. So at 0th row we will add plus 2. So this will become a 5. And at 1 column's first index we will add 2. So here we will have 2. Right. And similarly, we'll have here 5, and we will here have 10 at 0, comma 2. Okay. Why here 10 and here 5? Because at 0th uh, row we will add 5, and at columns 2 we will add 5 here. So that's how we will get the sum of all rows and columns. Okay. And then we'll go to items array, our ARR, which is given as painted here. This one. So we have this here, right? And we go through we go through each item. So let's say 2 here, and we have a map of 2 here. So we will subtract 2 from this row count. Okay, and we will subtract 2 from this column count. Okay, so hope you understand. Let's code it real quick. So yeah, we will have a length of matrix here and n of len of our matrix of 0 here, right? Okay, and we also have a dictionary. Let's create a dictionary here, right? Now, what else do we need? We'll need a row sum. So we will say here row sum, which will be uh m. Okay, it will be 0 into how many rows are there, right? And we will also add a column sum, which will be 0 into the number of columns. Okay, now we will go through each row, each cell. Yeah. So for I in range M and for J in range N. Okay. Now what we will do? We'll add a row of I and we will add our matrix of I comma J. And similarly, we will do with the column sum. So, uh, column sum. Okay. Now we have we also need to update the position of that element, right? So we will create a map for this element and its value will be the index. So I comma j here. So we have populated this row sum, column sum, and uh, a position for every element. Okay. Now, what we'll do is we will go through our ARR, this array, right? This array. So let's say for I comma items in enumerate and what would be the length? It should be m into n plus 1, right? Or no, sorry. Yeah, ARR, only enumerate ARR. Okay. Now, as we go through each element, we will get uh, the item's position first. So row comma column is equals to dct of items, right? Now, once we have got this position, we will subtract it from its respective sum. Okay, so what should be it? It should be row and minus equal to it should be items, right? And the same thing with column. Okay, now we will check like if any of these element is 0 first. Okay, equal to 0, then we can return our I. And that's it for the problem. Okay, uh, might have missed something. Okay, so we have m into n matrix of 0 here into m into n and yeah, equal to ig and I comma items in enumerate. Okay, and Okay, so let's see if we can print our dictionary here. And let's see, print our oh, comma, colon. Okay. So for this, 3 is 0, 0. And okay, okay. Okay. So here we can see that the row sum and column sum are both are equal. So we might have made a mistake here, and here we need to put J, right? Yeah. And if I sorry, submit, it's okay. So thank you everyone. Hope you like this, and please like, share, and subscribe.